Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. People have been asking about takedown survival bows. We got a couple here that we want to show you today. Hang tight. Alright guys, welcome back. Rocky's with me here today because we got two bows that we feel fit the bill, where we can confidently recommend them to you. About 4 years ago, people started recommending different takedown bows for us to look at and to review and to recommend. And to be quite frank with you, these are the only two that I can honestly say that are true tactical survival bows. Most of them were a little bit better than toys, not these. And what you see here are takedown bows that come from Survival Archery Systems out of Kentucky, right here in the USA. And the way that this got on our radar is when we were getting our emails and suggestions for gear for the gear review expedition that we were doing that particular year. I received an email from a lieutenant that had came across our website, saw what we did, and he suggested that we reach out to Survival Archery Systems because he had taken the tactical bow from them to Afghanistan with him and used it for almost 3 years during one of his deployments that he had been there. And he was part of a particular squad that being stealthy was very important. And he assured me that these bows will do the deed. So we've got two of them here. And if you could see the backpack, I'm hoping you can see it in the shop back there. There's a backpack behind me. And this particular bow, they come in two sizes. As I said, this is the tactical and that is the recon. The tactical is a 21-inch version when it is folded up and put in the quiver. The recon is 24.3 inches. Both of them will fit in a backpack comfortably. You don't have to have a huge backpack, or you could strap it to the outside of it, but I like it being on the inside for me. You know, it's less stuff you get caught up when you're running through the bush. And when they're deployed, they're both 60 inches, and they come in 45, 50, and 55-pound poles. If you're new to the game, don't get the bigger size or the heavier pole because it's just easier if you have a smaller draw weight. You can always change the limbs if you need to. But they're made from aircraft grade anodized aluminum. But we're going to take these out and just kind of show you what they look like. Now, what comes with the bow is, of course, the bow itself. This is what they look like when they are folded up. Okay. It also comes with a quiver, and it comes with the bowstring as well. Now I've got a couple other things in here. I've got an arm guard and I've got a trigger system that I like to use with the bow. But as you can see, these are very, very small. They're lightweight and quite easy to deploy. And this is how you do that. And you hear this on the inside. When you're talking about a full system, the Survival Archery System is built to where you could put 3 takedown arrows inside of here. And again, the arrows don't come with the package, but Doug Shadwell, the owner of SAS, sells them very, very reasonably, or you can actually build your own. But let me show you here. You know, Rocky can open this up. Now, again, he's got the Recon version, and this is the tactical version. So all you do on this one, a little more difficult. And by the way, these barrel pins is what I call them. This is what holds this all together right here. Yeah, this holds this all together right here. But they're also easy to lose if you're not careful. Rocky has lost one, and then he had to replace it with a a bolt, which, you know, to me is probably a good thing that we could show you just in case it happens. You know, you don't have to panic. You know, a bolt will work and it'll hold it together, okay? So you got to take the two end caps off. And once you take the two end caps off, you can get your arrow systems out. I'm just going to lay those down on the ground there.
And those arrows, you can either buy them yourself and make them take down arrows, or you can buy it from his website. They're very reasonable. It's just a simple full-size Easton arrow, and they just
these happen to be 400 grain. So
400 grain. Yep.
We've got that out. And on the tactical, see, and when you open it up, it has got to be flipped around here. This is the way it's designed. Okay, so we'll take this off. Very simple. That one does not need to have it taken out.
Now this one just folds down.
And all you do is you just flip this around like so.
Other side.
Yeah, it's got two holes in here. You just got to make sure you're doing it right. Doesn't matter which side you put the barrel through. There you have it, and then you are ready to deploy your bowstring. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to widen out the shot a little bit so we can show you how easy this is to do, and then we're going to fire this dude for you so you can see how accurate they are and just how deadly they can be. Hang tight. So I've already put the arrows together here, and all you have to do is get this thing strung up. Put your bottom string on first, and when you do this, make sure that you don't dig your riser into the ground. You can either put it on your boot, do the step over method, or you can put it on a piece of bark or something like that. But this is all you do here. I'm sure Doug's watching this laughing right now because I did that. Now, it's easier if you're really tall. And you don't have all the slick muck boots either. Rocky's 6'3", I'm 5'9". Come on, bud. There you go. All right. That's it. You can see the difference in the two. Don't touch me. You see the difference in the two here. Whenever they're all deployed. Okay. Again, this is a recon. This is the tactical. Very, very easy. There's nothing hard about this at all. Okay. They come in, as I said, I believe it's 45, 50, and 55 pound poles. And it's recommended that you start out on the low end if you are a novice. And if you feel like you need something stronger, you can always buy more risers, and they're not very expensive at all. So with that, you know, let's get down to it. I mean, what you really want to know is how well do these shoot and how accurate they are. We'll be right back. Rocky's using the Recon, and he's 10 yards away. And these are just regular field points on a 400 grain arrow. Different makes, it really doesn't matter the make. But he's going to go ahead and put one in the target right there. It's a real small target. That target's only about 12 inches by 16 inches. You hear that pop? Now what would you do at 10 yards away? Well, you know, you're talking about rabbits, raccoons, groundhogs. Those are dense targets, you can tell. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move out to about 15. Go ahead and fire that last one where you're at, you know. There you go. 15 yards is about, same thing. You could be in a deer stand at 15 yards, but you can hear the power that's coming off of there, when it hits that dense target. That is a very, very dense target. All right, now we're going to move back to about 20 yards. Yeah, so you're out 20 yards now, and this might even be a little longer than 20 yards. And again, you can small game at this range right here, but this is also definitely something that you could fire out of a ground blind, a tree blind, for a deer. All right, so now we're out here about 30 yards, maybe even a little bit further. And what I check for in this, not only the accuracy, because you're talking about a really small target right now, but I want to hear the pop. There was no pop. That was a definite miss. But the advantage of shooting at a small target like this, it will dial your muscle memory in, to think small. You aim small, you miss small. Well, you just took, let's see. There you go. Well, he definitely took out the can. So, there you have it. I mean, it's obvious that these will do the deed. And we stopped at about 30, 35 yards. But in truth, you could probably go out to 40, maybe 45 yards successfully with these. With a lot of practice, maybe 50. Now, one of the questions that I've gotten when anybody sees me with this bow asks, where do you put the sights at? Well, you don't. This is 100% instinctive shooting is what it is. And to me, I was just telling Rocky when we were off camera that, whenever I teach somebody, I encourage them, to start out with a long bow, no sights, no nothing. Both eyes open, instinctive shooting, and you'll get good at it. Your brain will separate everything the way it's supposed to as you're looking down the arrow, and you'll get good at it. Even with broadheads, and I think the broadheads actually, the flight of the arrow is a little bit better, with the arrowhead, or with the broadheads because of the lack of drag. We're just shooting with regular field points is all we're doing. So these are great bows. Again, this is the tactical, and this is the recon. Recon is a little bit bigger. I said that they both were 60 inches, which is wrong. This one happens to be a little bit shorter, but they're great. Now, since we started reviewing these bows from Survival Archery Systems, they've come out with two more. There is another takedown bow like these. It's called the Ranger. That is smaller. We haven't seen it, so I can't give you a lot of information about that. And then there is the Atmos, which does not fold like this, but it is a takedown bow. And everybody that I've talked to that have seen those has said that it is one of the most innovative bows to hit the market because of its design, its weight. It reduces stacking quite a bit. Substantially is what I've been told. So get out there to survivalarcherysystems.com and check out all the gear, especially right now. Now, we're at December 18th today,
Somewhere in there,
yeah, December 18th. So Christmas is coming up in just a few short days. Right now, they have their bows on sale, and they're quite a bit off, about $40 off, I think, somewhere around there. So get out there and check it out. And again, I encourage you to even check out the Atmos and the Ranger as well. What you get from Survival Archery Systems, these are not toys. These are great hunting options, and they are great tactical options in the right scenario. We appreciate you watching, hit that subscribe button and you'll be included in our monthly giveaways. And like it and share it wherever you go. So until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.